Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Hello and welcome here inside of the old Greybull High School Gymnasium here in Greybull, Wyoming on the campus of Greybull Middle School. It is middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Glad to have you all with us as the Thermopolis Bobcats go on the road to take on the hosting Greybull Buffaloes. Glad to have you all with us. Bobcats looking to continue their undefeated streak at the A and B levels. William Garrison will be tipping us away with Thomas Wilkinson. And so glad to have you all with us here. We got 3 games of basketball for you here today, an A, B, and C game between the Buffaloes and the Bobcats. It'll be the first of a home and away series between the two teams. And we are underway as Greybull wins the tip-off. And stolen right back away and out of bounds it goes. And Greybull will inbound the ball here from the far side up toward the scorer's table. And in case you haven't already seen the quirk that this gymnasium has, it's not for the claustrophobic, I'll tell you that much. This is the old high school gymnasium. We even talked to a member of the Greybull staff. He said that he wouldn't even dare have like a throwback night or anything at this gymnasium for the varsity team just because of how it is. It's such a enclosed space. And this one's tipped and stolen away. Soren Weber down the right side of the floor. The shot is on its way up and in. 4-0 here as the Bobcats take the lead to start us off here. Passing right side, it's tipped by Apollo Jenks and coming back the other way. Down the right, it's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Noah Blakely. 5:12 to play here. Or 13, I meant to say, apologize. And we have acquired rosters, so that's awesome. We are also told Greybull has 42 kids on their roster this season. They actually have enough for a D team, which is absolutely amazing. For a town of about 1,000 people, yeah, that's absolutely amazing that they're able to have. They could probably have a separate 7th and 8th. I think they probably do. Shot on its way. They'll pull up from the mid-range. That one's up no good. Garrison tries to go in for the rebound. He will get the offensive rebound. Here comes Soren Weber. Down the left side. Shot on its way up and in. And Soren Weber had his Michael Jordan flu game moment against the in the home. Well, looks like Greybull's going to use their timeout, so we'll finish that thought when we come back here in just a moment as the Buffaloes will use their first timeout out of 5. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
All right, so welcome back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. First quarter here in this A game. I'd like to welcome you back. The Thermopolis Bobcats off to a hot start, 6-0 on your scoreboard here today. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, including Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Back underway. Greybull will get us started. Here comes the 5 of Brendan DeShazer, the 8th grader. Passes it up into the right side. Garrison on the takeaway. Here comes Apollo Jenks. Pump fake. Right side. Up and in. Apollo Jenks now sitting at 4 points on the day. Currently your points leader, but only by a bucket. It's been evenly split between the Bobcats today. Here comes Bo Dafo on the steal. And tries to pass and gets it out way in front of in front of Apollo Jenks. And they do teach you to lead your man I think he let him a little too much there. Checking into the Hardwood Hotel, coming out of the pasture here for Greybull, number 42, Alan Hernandez. Passing it left side, gets it up to the one of Kaysen Harabia. Harabia tries to drive inside. It's taken away by Braxton Egger. Defoe, skip pass over to the 5 here of Soren Weber. Go right side. Now, before they called the timeout, Soren Weber had a bit of a Michael Jordan flu game moment. He struggled a lot in that opening quarter as the shot is up and in. I believe it was Jenks in on the shot. But he kind of struggled a lot in the first quarter. He was missing all of his shots. Suddenly, he comes out of the game. We see him thrown up on the sideline, and he comes back into the game into the second quarter good as new, draining at threes left and right. We named him our player of the game in that game against the oh, shoot, I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, it was against Worland, actually. We named him our player of the game in that Worland A game for that reason. He just had an outstanding performance once he got it out of his system. Probably had a bad snack that day or something. Left side, dips up underneath there to the 14 of Defoe. Apollo Jenks trying to get in there. He'll take it away. And he'll spin it back out to Egger. Now right side, here comes the 14 of Defoe, and they'll call the carry on Defoe. It'll come back to the Buffs. And getting ready to inbound here will be Thomas Wilkinson, the 8th grader. He'll toss it in. Here comes the 5 of DeShazer. Good Lord, if I could speak English. Going right side, here comes Jace Pauska. He'll go try to get by the 12, and they're going to call the reach-in foul here on Egger. Almost halfway through the first period, and this should be a pretty entertaining game. You know, it's almost like watching a UFC match, again, with how engaged this gymnasium is. And it is kind of awesome, I guess, the kind of effect that this building does give off. It has a unique charm to it. Up into the far side, they'll bounce pass to the left side. Here comes Pauska. Pauska drives through the middle of the key. It's stolen away. Weber on a fast break. Down the right side. Shot on its way. Up and in. And 12-0. The Bobcats have not let in a point yet. Greybull is trying their hardest to get to the basket, but that's what's killing them. They're not able to create opportunities because they're turning the ball over. Right side, shot on its way. Garrison up and in. His brother Jordan, I believe, is at the Bighorn Basin Classic right now in Thermopolis. Passing left side, here comes the 50 of Wilkinson. On that note, Greybull's also at the Bighorn Classic. They're going to be in Worland, actually. Down the left side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. They're going to try to keep this one inbounds, and it rolls out toward the mat, and that's another challenge. You can't really tell if it's going out of bounds or not with how close it is to the line here. I say screw it. Just get rid of the out-of-bounds lines. Just play it like Rocket League, right? Just have the ball bounce off the wall. Don't let there be a boundary. If it goes out of the fence, that's your boundary. Shot on its way. It's Martinez. 3! And Cameron Martinez, literally the second he comes into the game, he nails a 3 from the corner. Out of bounds. It's going back to the Cats. 2 minutes remain in the opening quarter here, 17-0. And Greybull still yet to score here in this A game. They'll move to the right side. Tries to skip to the left. That one's taken away. The 43 of Will Fink there on the takeaway for Greybull. Now they're starting to create some turnovers here. Passes it right side to Fink. It's tipped away. And we're trying to see. There might have been a foul there. 1:39 to go. Yep, it is going to be a team foul here for the Bobcats. Their second of the game. Number 14, Bo Defoe. Looks like he's charged with his first personal. They'll toss it in. Wilkinson. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God freaking dang it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's all right. I'm sure there are a couple of fans that are probably relieved that camera went down. But anyway, Oh, shoot, it broke my dang stream deck, too. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry about this, guys. We're just having technical difficulties. Well, shoot. Something always goes wrong during our live streams. It doesn't necessarily matter what. Oh, we got a whistle here. Sorry about this, guys. For those who are watching on the live stream, our camera fell down, and it brought a lot of stuff with it. So, thankfully, there were a couple of, I assume, Greybull fans that were there to help us out. Oh, that's what's going on. All right, Soren Weber left side. He'll give the back door. Here comes Garrison. Down the left, bounce pass to Apollo Jenks. Shot on its way up and in. And Thermopolis just continues to score, and Apollo Jenks has been the star of the show today. There we go. Now we're back into action. Pretend like that didn't happen, folks. 50 with it. Wilkinson passes left side. It's tipped away. Soren Weber, left side. Shot on its way. Up and in. Soren Weber doing what Soren Weber does best. And they're going to come to expiration here. The shot is up off the backboard, and that's going to do it. And with that being said, we're going to take a quick breather. We're going to get ready for the second quarter. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club. Thermopolis up 23-0 here on the road.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of, almost said Hot Springs County High School. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School here on what was the former Greybull High School gymnasium, now turned into the middle school facility. Back underway here. The Buffaloes will get it started. Sorry about the pole. There's not really much we can do about that. This facility is not the greatest for camera work. A traveling violation there as Irving Rodriguez, tried to get rid of it there. 5:50 to go. And like we said before our camera, or after our camera had fell down, right, it's been kind of the Apollo Jenks show today. Shot is up for Garrison, can't get it to go, and he's still playing back there. And Brendan DeShazer will try to get it out of the backcourt. DeShazer steps out in front. He'll go left side. And Apollo Jenks on the steal. Gets the pass up to Soren Weber and overshoots his man. And they'll toss this in. Here we go, back underway. With it now, DeShazer will look to his left. It's tipped by Weber around the back. He'll come to his right side. And in the middle of contact, it's up and a foul. 5:18 to go. And the foul charged to Greybull, obviously. Number 5, Brendan DeShazer, charged with his first personal foul. Weber's first shot on its way. It's up and off the front of the rim. It's also a bit of an older rim as well, so it has that bounce to it. I couldn't tell you when those rims were originally put up. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And again, it does give this, and a big fall. We're going to give him a traveling violation for that, too, on Irving Rodriguez. So the clock barely moves a muscle here. They're going to give this one back to the Bobcats. Here comes the 4. He'll toss this in. I believe that's Logan Stewart. They'll go around to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, gives it up back door. Now here comes Martinez, tries to pass it up behind him to Stewart. Logan Stewart, who plays on the 8th grade B team. Probably going to get plentiful A team reps, let's be honest here. They're up 23-0. We're already starting to see some of those B players come in. And it's tipped away, and it'll hit the mat there. Kason Harabia on the tip for the Buffaloes. They'll toss it in, right side. Stewart, up and in! Logan Stewart for 2, his first points of the game. 4:51 to play here in the bullpen. That's what I like to call it. I know it's a Buffalo, but you know what I mean. Out of bounds, and it's going to go right on back to the Bobcats as Apollo Jenks rocketing in to try to get the rebound here. If you can even call it, I don't even know if it would be a rebound. Cameron Martinez with it. He'll try to get to the right side. Now here comes Apollo Jenks. Gets up and out of the corner. Here comes Jackson Skelton. They'll call the blocking foul here on Irving Gallegos. By the way, Gallegos, his first reps into this game, I do believe. We were told that there should be no conflicts with jersey numbers, even with the sheer size of this roster. Or at the very least, if there is, we'd be able to tell who's who. I guess based on who has the newer uniform. Coming up past the timeline, guarded by Apollo Jenks. He'll try to get out of here. This is Harabia. He'll come to a jump stop, kicks it out. They'll try for 3. It's up and it's no good. And that's Greybull's first real shot attempt, I do believe. Not bad. They're making progress. Jackson Skelton with a lane to the basket. Swings out of it. They're going to call the traveling violation, so that basket is not going to stand. Gallegos will get, oh, check that, never mind, he's not. Will Fink will pass this in. Gallegos headed to the bench. Also headed to the bench is Irving Rodriguez. Looks like Will Fink will pass this in, and now he'll come up to play the center position. Here comes the one of Harabia. He'll go to the left side, passes right side now to DeShazer. This one's stolen away by Apollo Jenks. And Apollo taking liftoff here in this one. Down the right side. Passes left, it's up to Skelton. It's up and it's no good. Fink on the rebound. Will Fink grabbing the board. We've seen him there a couple times, I believe. Tries to get his way through, and he'll get it up to the 41 of Noah Blakely. Blakely rolls it underneath now to DeShazer. DeShazer looking to his right side. He'll pass up to Will Fink. Fink now to the corner to Harabia. This is about the smoothest passing we've seen from Greybull tonight. Well, as soon as I say that, it goes out of bounds. And it's going to go right on back to the Bobcats. 3:21 to go in the second. Back underway here. Moving to his right side, kicks it on back. Now here they go up top, Jackson Skelton. Skelton gives it on back. Here comes Egger, now behind the back to Jenks. Jenks to Stewart, he'll try. 3 is no good. Kason Harabia on the rebound here for Greybull. 2:55 to go. They tip it and steal it away. Here comes Apollo Jenks trying to get his way through down the right side. Picks up the dribble, gets up right side now here to Martinez. Back up top to Apollo Jenks. He'll move right side. Back door now. Here comes Egger. Egger to the elbow. Now behind to Stewart. Stewart kicks it back up to Jenks up top. He'll drive right side, guarded by the 5 of DeShazer. Now back up to Martinez and poked out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to go back to the Buffaloes. 2:33 to go. We got one coming out of the pasture here, but we got a timeout first. So it looks like it'll be a Greybull timeout if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It'll be their second timeout of the ball game. We're going to take a much-needed breather, and we'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to talk you back here inside of the old Greybull High School Gymnasium, home of the Greybull Buffaloes, 25-0. In case you're just tuning in, you're seeing that score line. No, I didn't forget to score Greybull. They just haven't gotten anything to go. They only have one field goal attempt today, and that was a 3-point attempt that came very close to going in, actually. Greybull is still looking for their first bucket of the day. They're currently 0 for 1. They haven't been able to get to the bucket today because Thermopolis has been stealing quite a bit today. Shot is up for Martinez. He already has one 3-point field goal. It'll hit the mat, and it'll go back to Greybull. 2:16 to go. They'll toss this one in through the middle of the floor. And he'll come up past the timeline, looking to go to his right side, up into the wing. Underhands it to the 50 of Wilkinson. He'll spin it back out to the wrong jersey color. They'll come down the other side. Here comes, a big jump stop there for Egger. Up and in. 2-minute warning here in Greybull here in the second quarter. Up past the timeline is Harabia. He'll switch to his left side. Harabia going to take it himself. And Logan Stewart on the defensive rebound. Here comes Egger down the right side. Picks up the dribble, spits it back out. Martinez now left side. Logan Stewart taking the open three. It's up and it's no good. That's his second 3-point attempt today. He has made contact on the rim on both shots. It's not like he's airballing them. He's taking really good looks. He's not shooting it unless he's wide open, which that makes my heart happy. It's just as a coach, right? I don't really think it's rocket science, though. Don't take a shot if you have like 5 hands in your face. But he's been taking a lot of really good looks today. I think Logan just needs to continue putting it up, especially they're up 27-0. You might as well get creative. Baseline, here comes Alan Hernandez. They'll give it on back. I believe this is Pauska. I can't really see it because of the rail. They'll get it on back to the 43. This is Will Fink. He'll pass left side. Here comes Marshall Brown. Brown right side to Hernandez. Gives it off left side now again back to Pauska. Pauska left side. Will Fink with it on the left wing. They'll go right side. They're just kind of hanging around that left wing. They are occasionally driving in, though. Shot on its way up and no good. That is only Greybull's second field goal attempt today. Down left side. Shot on its way for Skelton. Up and in. He got that one to go pretty effortlessly there. He'll have an and one as well. 29-0. Remember the girls' game A and B back in October. God, it feels like such a long time ago. It was only like 3 months. But the girls, I think, put up 30-some-odd points before Greybull was able to get their first field goal. Now, don't like to compare the boys' game to the girls' game because these are obviously different teams. But it's looking like that all over again. And by the way, both A and B won by over 30 points in that girls' game when we were here in Greybull back in October. Can't remember if it was the same during the I think the C team lost to Greybull when they were in Thermopolis, right? I can't remember. I know A and B dominated that game, but and they'll go back door here. I think here comes the 4 of Marshall Brown. Brown, he'll pass up to the far side to Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets it slapped out, but they'll keep the possession. Greybull's doing a better job keeping a hold of it, and they're going to call a foul here, I believe, on the Cats. 13 seconds to go. We're going to have a quick halftime break coming up right after this. It's been a quick A game so far. There's not been very many whistles to stop the play. Despite how short the court is, it's still, they're somehow keeping it within the blue lines here. 43, this is Will Fink. He's going to try to get Rivet to the right side. It's Marshall Brown. 3, 2, 1. He won't be able to shoot it in time, and that's going to conclude the first half. And coming into the locker rooms, Thermopolis, well, you want to talk about defense? That's what we call defense. Good Lord. 30-0 at the half. And we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Hopefully the Buffaloes can get something going in that second half. Still 16 more minutes, sorry, I can't do math. Still 12 more minutes to go in this A game. Don't forget, we still got a B and C game coming up after this too, but we're going to take a quick 8-minute breather, and we'll be right back inside of Greybull Middle School here in Greybull, Wyoming, here in southern Bighorn County. 30-0 is your score at the half. Bobcats on top here in their third home contest of the season. and we'll be back here in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking you back here to the start of the second half, or at least it will be here in just a couple moments. Before we get started, we do have a score update from the Bighorn Basin Classic in Thermopolis. The Thermopolis Bobcats took on the Wind River Cougars, who they will face in 2A West competition later on this year. That will be in Pavilion, by the way. Thermopolis, I'm not going to call this early, but I think once the Bobcats get into 2A West play, I think they'll be just fine because they took down Wind River 62-8 today in the Bighorn Basin Classic. You think that this is a butt-kicking 30-0? I don't even know what to say. I mean, I know that the boys put in a bit of a lashing last year against Wind River, but that's just ridiculous. At what point? I wonder if Coach Corpening was playing his I wonder if he was plucking kids off the 5th grade team to put into the game at that point. But anyway, 30-0 is your score here back here in Greybull, about an hour north of the Bighorn Basin Classic, or I guess half an hour, depending on if it's the Worland or Thermopolis site that we're talking about. And the girls are currently up in Cali and Powell for their tournament as well. We wish good luck to the Lady Cats and the Bobcats as they try to make a statement heading into 2A play in February. I do believe this is the last tournament week, by the way, so I think we're starting conference play next week, which will be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what the Bobcats can do. Of course, defending state champions, can they go 2 in a row? We'll just have to see. But we're back underway here, back to middle school ball. Third quarter underway. This is Bo Dafo. He'll pass left side. They almost going to take it away. Here comes Soren Weber underhand. Here comes Garrison up and in. And looks like they got their starters back into the game. I guess at this point they kind of have to, it's not resting the starters, it's resting the bench players. They had a lot of court time here today so far. And looking to get it away, and a foul committed by the Bobcats to start us off. So far, your player at the half was Apollo Jenks. He has had a fantastic game today. He is into the game. In fact, he's right there in camera view, number 13. But he's just had a magnificent day. I think he's got at least 8 points. I wouldn't be surprised if he has more than that. Again, I know I keep saying this, but I got to start printing out a score sheet, or at the very least print out a laminated score sheet, so that way I can take a dry erase marker to it and just erase it after the game's done. Right side, Greybull up top. By the way, Greybull is moving left to right here in this second half. And a foul here, it looks like. Kaysen Harabia was trying to get to the basket there. They're going to call the foul here on the 12 for Thermopolis. That is Braxton Egger. Or never mind. Greybull is going to instead use their third timeout of the ball game, and we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Not even a minute of the way through here in Greybull in the third quarter. 32-0. Bobcats lead. Timeout. Buffaloes.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Here inside of, I give nicknames to a lot of gymnasiums. There's so many nicknames. I don't know if you could call this I don't know if calling it the Bear Cage would be appropriate. This isn't Cali. It's Bighorn County, but it's not the correct side of Bighorn County. Shot on its way. It's up and can't get it to go. I was rooting for that to go in, man. Brendan DeShazer. We've said his name a lot tonight. He tried to get that one to go. I believe that was his first shot attempt. At the very least, his first three-point attempt. I think he might have gone for 2 earlier. The guy that's been taking most of those attempts, though, has been Kason Harabia. He's been trying to get points on the board here for Greybull. Apollo Jenks wide open the right side, elects not to go for three. He'll kick it out to Soren Weber, but he will go for three. That one's off, no good. Rebounded by Kason Harabia. And this kid, I believe, look, I'm just going to call it now. We're probably just going to put him in the honorable mentions at the end of this game. He has been the heavy lifter today for the Greybull Buffaloes. He's trying his dangest out there to try to get points on the board. He has so far been the closest one to get points here. Harabia with it on the baseline. He'll go left side. And again, tiny but mighty. I don't know what it is with the short guys and playing with the most ferocious, pace. They'll chuck this one up, and Braxton I am so sorry. I meant to say Braxton Egger. Right side, Soren Weber up and in. And Soren Weber has had a equally as good game today as Apollo Jenks has had. Right side, number 5, Brendan DeShazer. He'll go left side now. Here comes Marshall Brown. Brown trying to get through that one only on one dribble. Oh. Forgot to put down our score bug. I do apologize. Our clock was running. We didn't have our score bug up for some reason. But here comes the 5. He'll pass it inside. Here comes Wilkinson. Now spits it back out to DeShazer. DeShazer left side to Noah Blakely. He'll drive right side, picks up the dribble, looking for a man. He'll give it up now, Marshall Brown, and this one's tipped and stolen away through the middle. It's Garrison down the right side, takes the shot, it's up and it's in. And Garrison has had himself a game as well. Again, his brother back in Thermopolis, we assume, beating up on Wind River. Right side, Soren Weber. We got a foul actually on Greybull. I half expected them to call the travel here on Thermopolis, but they're actually going to give the defensive foul to Kason Harabia. Braxton Egger will be tossing in. We got a couple going back to the pasture here for Greybull. Down the right side, Apollo Jenks takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Harabia, and he'll take it himself. Bobcats not even bothering to press here. 2:39 to go in the third quarter. And it's going to go back the Bobcat way. They're going to call the offensive foul here. By the way, we gave a score for the boys. We do not know how the girls are doing. The only reason I knew the boys' score because they posted it on Max Preps and I got a notification on my phone. So we'll try to get some scores from the Bighorn Basin Classic for the Lady Cats. We'll have that for you before the B game. Actually, we might have that for you before the start of the fourth quarter, actually. Looking to the right side, Garrison up to Egger. Again, I keep getting Egger and DeLay confused. They look nothing alike. I don't know why. I don't even know if Braxton's playing basketball this year. Right side, here comes the shot by Garrison's up and it rims out. Rebounded by Defo. Left side, up and in. I wonder how much my voice carries in this place. There are no acoustics anywhere. Well, actually, maybe there are on the roof, but that's about it. Like the stands are made out of wood. The walls are made out of brick. There's no like acoustic panels anywhere. I'm pretty sure my voice carries in this place. 38-0. It is a football score. Greybull probably saw this score a lot during the 9-man season, except the only difference being they were the one dishing out the 38-0. It's a shame that Greybull did not win the 9-man championship. Man, Bighorn County actually had a lot of good 9-man teams this year. Down the right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded, shot on its way. That one's up, no good. It's going to be Egger on back-to-back offensive rebounds. And now here comes Skelton. He'll get up to the corner now to Logan Stewart. Stewart on the skip pass now to Cameron Martinez. Martinez gives it on back now to Skelton. He'll look to pass left side to Logan Stewart. Stewart bounce pass underneath. Fakes him out. Takes the shot up and in. Braxton Egger. And less than 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter of this A game. Don't forget, we still got B game action coming for you, and then C game action. Irvin Gallegos gives it inside. What a pass! It's up and it's in! Marshall Brown! And that's the first basket of the game for the Buffaloes. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Apollo Jakes tried to go for the rebound. It was Skelton instead. They'll kick it out. Jakes, he's going to try for three. It's up and it's no good. And they'll call for the foul underneath the basket. 16 seconds to go. I could barely see the one there. It will go back to Greybull. Got one checking in from the pasture. Alan Hernandez checking into the game for Greybull. 16 seconds to go in the third. About to enter the final stanza of this game. 9 seconds left. 42 with it. He'll look to go left side. Dribbles, finds a way, and this one's up, and it's no good. And they will not get a shot off before the buzzer sounds on the Nevco shot clock, and that is going to conclude the third quarter of this one. And with that being said, at the end of three, the Bobcats lead 40-2, but the silver lining, I guess, not really any, I did not mean for a pun. There is a literal silver lining on the Greybull logo. But anyway, silver lining here, Buffaloes did score their first basket. Can they get a couple points up before that final buzzer? 40-2. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Fourth quarter of the A game comes up when we come back.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Get ready to start the fourth and final quarter of this one, the last stanza in this one. Down to the right side, this one's up and it's no good, and it's going to be back to the Bobcats. By the way, we're currently trying to get those scores here for the girls. Left side shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Number 50 there on the original contact, but Noah Blakely will bring it down here for the Buffaloes. With his right hand, he'll look to dribble left. Gives up now. Here comes the 41. He'll drive, loses the ball. Cameron Martinez is in there. That's still a loose ball, but they'll spin it out. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And the Bobcats somehow getting the rebound off the missed shot by Alan Hernandez. Egger with it up top. Dribbles underneath the right side, passes underneath the right side. Jackson Skelton up and in. And looks like the Greybull Buffaloes are going to call yet another timeout. We're going to take a quick breather and we'll be right back. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Greybull using their second to last timeout of this game. 42-2. We'll be back in just a moment. Like talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes, almost said Bison. As we get ready to toss this one in. 50 of Wilkinson with it. He'll go right side. We're trying to pull up those scores here for the Bobcats. Going up into the corner, they'll pass left side, and oh, it's a loose ball, and it's going to be not enough to avoid the backcourt violation. This is going to go back to the Cats. They're going to say that Greybull did that on themselves here. Apollo Jenks has been the man of the night so far. Right side, Logan Stewart loses it. That's going to go out of bounds. DeShazer will toss this one in. Holds on to it up top. And it's poked away by Egger. They'll go right side. Here comes the 41. He'll go to the right side of the floor. Underhands it back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson on the skip pass. Here comes Hernandez. Hernandez right side to Blakely. He'll try to drive right side. Steps back. Takes the shot. It's no good. They'll try it again. That one's up and in. Thomas Wilkinson. And Greybull with their second basket of the night. It is Jenks giving it inside here to Martinez. Gets it out to the corner. This is Egger. Egger kicks it on back. This is Apollo Jenks moving to his left side. Jenks back up to Egger. Sorry about that, folks. Up top is Cameron Martinez, and this one's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end, it's Blakely. Comes to a stop, passes on back to the 42 of Hernandez. It's up and a foul. So they're going to get some free throws here. We're going to give you some scores from the invite here. The Thermopolis Lady Cats took on the Lovell Lady Bulldogs. Lady Cats unfortunately fell to Lovell 57-49. They will take on Burlington. Shot is up and it's in. They will take on Burlington tomorrow at 3 p.m. in Powell. And that's going to be a tough game. We know how tough of a team Burlington is. You know, for a 1A school, they really do have a big punch to them. So good luck to the Lady Cats as they take on the Huskies tomorrow. That's up and no good. Jackson Skelton on the rebound. Skelton steps out in front of him, passes it left side. This is Logan Stewart. Kicks it out. This is Egger. Egger flings it on back to Cameron Martinez. He'll try to find a lane to the right side. This one's up and it's in. Cameron Martinez. 44-5. Up past the timeline. Here comes Marshall Brown. Brown up to the far side. This is Will Fink. He'll move to his right. Back door now to the 42 of Hernandez. Now left side to DeShazer, who will give it off now back to Brown. Brown up top goes right side to Wilkinson. Now left side up to Fink. Fink trying to get rid of it. Now right side. Here comes Hernandez. Hernandez overthrows, and this is going to go back out to the Bobcats. 2:47 to go. Apollo Jenks will toss this one in for Thermopolis. Cameron Martinez up top. He'll stop. Left side now. Here they go. Back door to Stewart. Shot on its way. Had a hand in his face. And Wilkinson on the rebound. Fast break coming up to Shazer, and it's overthrown. Bobcats will try to reset here. Passes it right side. Apollo Jenks. Jenks, right side. Takes the shot up and in. And Apollo has just taken off tonight. Houston, we have liftoff. A night to remember for the young man. Speaking of, coming up in half a minute, we'll have your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. Right side, this is the 43 of Will Fink. Fink, left side now to DeShazer. Tries to chase it out. And backcourt violation. Or as I guess they say nowadays, over and back. Back in my day, it was backcourt violation. Apollo Jenks to toss it in for Thermopolis. And now here comes Cameron Martinez. Martinez, middle, kicks it out. Egger, down left side, shot on its way up and in. Well, I think we can do it a little bit early. Now's the time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. That is going to go to Apollo Jenks of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Will Garrison, Soren Weber, and I'm also going to give credit here to Braxton Egger as well. Those will be your honorable mentions today for Thermopolis. Honorable mentions today for Greybull are Kason Harabia, Noah Blakely. I'm going to also say Brendan DeShazer. Back door up top here, number 45. This is Irving Gallegos with it. He'll go left side now to Rodriguez. Back door now to Pauska. Pauska getting it ripped away in a jump ball. Oh, check that. They are actually keeping the clock running. Oh, it's a 43-point game. That's why. I actually lost complete track of the gap there. Moving right side, this is Apollo Jenks. Bounce pass up to Martinez. It's up and it's in with Apollo Jenks on the assist. And they'll get past the half-century mark here in this game. And unfortunately for the Gold and Navy, they will have to face the Purple and Gold in Thermopolis in February. Right side, this is Apollo Jenks. He'll move to his left side, passes left side. This is Logan Stewart. Right side back up to Jenks. 17 seconds to go. He now up to Egger. Left side now to Johnson. Now here comes Skelton now up to the right side. Free throw line back up to Jenks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Jackson Skelton will feed this one back up, and that is going to conclude the A game here. We still got 2 more games on tap for you here tonight. The B team will be playing, and one of the Greybull staff actually confused me because he said there was also a D team for Greybull, so we don't know if it'll be the C team or the D team tonight, but we'll just assume that it's probably a mixture of the two. With that being said, the final score of the A game, the Thermopolis Bobcats 50, the Greybull Buffaloes 5. We still got B team action coming for you here in just a moment. Stick around. You will not want to miss it. If that's all you're here for, we thank you for stopping by. Everyone else, stick around. Final score one more time in this A game, Thermopolis Bobcats 50, Greybull Buffaloes 5.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes, as we get ready to start the B game. Thermopolis Bobcats winning the A game 50-5. Let's see if the B team can do at least a little bit better here as we get ready to go. But the B team, problem for Greybull though, this B team has been just as, if not maybe a little bit better than the A team so far. So that's probably not going to be the greatest game either, but I've been surprised before. So with that being said, getting ready to go for the second game of the night. Glad to have y'all with us. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors as well before we get started, including Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professionals since 2014, serving the Rockies and Western Plains, as well as Thermopolis Basketball Club, offering competitive basketball opportunities to grades 3rd through 12th, and of course by Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Tell you what, I'm not really much of a quilt person, but my grandma is. If you want some good looking quilts, give Leah May a call. She also displays some of her stuff on Facebook as well, so definitely give that a look. If you're a quilt person, if you like the pretty designs, then she's your one-stop shop for all that. Cade Julson and Dawson McLean will be tipping us away here to start off. And we're underway. It's the B game on TBSN. And getting started immediately, it's, can't tell who that is, number 31. That is Braxton DeLay on the takeaway. They're going to give back up to DeLay. He'll penetrate inside. Shot on its way. Cha-ching! And the bank shot there. He'll cash it in for the first 2 points of the game. Move up right side. It's the 23. He'll dip it up underneath. Shot on its way. Rolls in. Jesse Kraft with the answer for Greybull. And they'll tie it up here in the first quarter. 5:23 to go. It's Hoyt Pyle with it. Pyle dribbles with his right. He'll take the shot from 3. It's up and misses. Braxton DeLay there on the rebound. It's up and no good. Kick at the second chance. 15 there on the baseball pass. Now to the right side, and it's out of bounds. Elijah Vigil, the 7th grader, tried to get something going off of that rebound. He tried to go off on a fast break score, just ended up overshooting his man. Hoyt Pyle drives through. Now here comes Dawson McLean down the right side, up and no good. Rebounded by the 23 of Cruson Keisel, the 7th grader. Passes it right side. Here comes Elijah Vigil. Down the middle of the floor, shot on its way. Vigil can't get it to go. DeLay underhands it to Pyle. Pyle trying to spin out of it, gets it on back to the 21 of Dallas Flores. Skip pass over to Talon Owsley. Owsley's going to drive inside. Left side, Dawson McLean up and in. On the assist by, I forgot if the assist was by DeLay or by Owsley, but either way, a really good display of team basketball there for the Bobcats. Can Greybull respond? Elijah Vigil gives it left side down to Jace Kraft. Now for the three-point shot. It's up and it's in. 3! Cruson Keisel for 3. And Greybull will have the lead. Pyle down the left side. It's up and a foul. And very good effort there by Jesse Kraft, who, by the way, is a 6th grader. Good effort there by him to get his hand on the ball. Unfortunately, just his hand went in the wrong place. Pyle is going to be taking 2 here. Clock will stop at 3:53. Shot on its way. Pyle gets it to go. That'll tie the game up at 5 apiece. No subs coming on for either the Cats or the Buffaloes, at least not that we can see. Shot on its way for Pyle. It's up. He gets them both to go. And they'll inbound. Bobcats retake the lead. Here comes Jesse Kraft with it up past the timeline. He'll go to the right side up to the 23 of Kiesel. Sorry. Should have known that. Brett Kiesel. Good Lord. Skip pass over to Jesse Kraft. Now underneath. Tries to keep it inbounds, and it's going to be back to the Bobcats. I'm sorry I said Keisel the entire time. I knew how to pronounce that. Again, Pittsburgh Steelers player Brett Keisel hails from Greybull, so, or at least he played high school football here. Talon Owsley with it, left side. He's going to switch to his right. He'll retreat back up to the Buffalo. He'll go right side, gives it up back to Dawson McLean. He'll drive through the middle, shot on its way, up and in. McLean sits as the points leader here today for the Bobcats. Up past the timeline is Kraft. He'll give it up right side to Kraft off the pass by, I want to say that was Vigil, and it's stolen away. Here comes Delay. Switches to his right, passes to his right. Talon Owsley. Back up to Dallas Flores. Flores back up to Pyle. He'll move to his left side now. He'll switch to his right. Driving his way through. It's up and it's blocked. I think that might have been Cade Jolson, the 7th grader, in on the block. If not, it was definitely Jesse Kraft. But I think it was Jolson that had that hand on it first. And we have a foul here on, I want to say that's Flores. We got 2 coming out of the den for the Bobcats and 1 coming off the pasture for the Buffaloes. 23 and 3. I want to say that is Bryce Garrison and Elam Epperson checking in. Also want to say Corbin Stewart into the game for Greybull. Right side, shot on its way up and in. Cruson Kiesel on the basket. I believe he scored back-to-back here for the Buffaloes. Greybull having much better fortunes here in the B game. Down on the right side, shot on its way, no good. McLean on the rebound, and this one is stolen away. It's going to be a loose ball. McLean gets the steal. It's up and it's in. The steal and score just mere inches from the basket. 2:16 to go. Bobcats extend it back to 3. Vigil passes up behind him to Jolson. This one's tipped and stolen away by McLean. They'll go through in transition. Here comes Delay. Pump fakes, takes the shot. Look, it's up and it's in. Braxton Delay for 2 there. 2-minute warning here in the opening stanza of this one. That flash scared the heck out of me. Someone had a camera flash. Tries the pass over into the middle. And this is Vigil trying to do something with it. Kicks it out now to Kraft. Kraft spits it out to Stewart. He'll try for 3. This one's up no good. Stewart's first attempt of the night is no good. Elijah Vigil on the rebound. They'll spit it out. This one's up for 2. That one's up no good. Hoyt Pyle with the effortless rebound. 90 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Right side, Pyle with it in a high dribble. They'll call him on the carry there. It'll go back to Greybull. And we got one checking in for the Buffaloes, number 12, Wyatt Kunkel, the 7th grader. He'll come in to replace Cruson Kiesel. Left side now, here comes Jolson. Jolson looking for options, goes right side to Vigil. Vigil looking for the open man. They'll cycle out about the corner there. Shot is on its way, no good, as Dawson McLean tries to rescue it there. Cade Jolson was the nearest Buffalo in the vicinity. 1:08 to go in the first. Buffaloes will keep this one. Jolson lines up on the baseline up near the padding. About near where the gym entrance is. Gives it up now left side. Here comes Vigil. Tries it for 3. It's up and it's no good. And they're going to call I think they're going to call a push foul here. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. This will be Greybull's, I want to say, second team foul here. Hoyt Pyle brings it up the timeline. 58 seconds to play. Delay looks to give it on back. This is Pyle. He'll try for 3. It's up and it's no good. McLean tries to go for the rebound. He'll get it. Takes the shot through contact. McLean grabs his own rebound. It's up and a foul. And the shot went underneath the rim, but the contact by the Buffaloes will get him to shoot 2. 45 and 7/10 left in the first quarter. Third team foul. Foul was committed by Cade Jolson for his first personal. McLean's first shot is up and it's no good. We'll have another. We got a sub coming on. It appears to be Kaiser Eichelberger, the 7th grader. Second shot on its way for McLean. He will miss both of them. He's a good inside shooter, but he's got to work on those free throws a little bit. He struggled with those a little bit last year as well as a 6th grader. Out of bounds. That's going to go out toward the Bobcat, quote-unquote, student section there. Speaking of student section, we got a lot of Buffaloes here in the student section here at GMS. 32 seconds to go. Through the middle of the floor, it's McLean. Can't get it to go. The other, number 20, Cade Jolson on an amazing rebound. Baseball pass left side, and they'll spin it back out to Jace Kraft. He'll try for mid-range. It's up, and it's no good. And the whistle. And the Bobcats will grab their second team foul. At least I think it will be. And so Greybull will inbound from the north end of the gym here. Kicks it out right side into the wing. They'll penetrate inside the arc. Kicks it back out to the 12 of Kunkel. Kunkel looking for options. Right side, it's the 13. Stewart kicks it out. 4, 3, and a whistle. 3.5 seconds to play in the first quarter. By the way, that foul went to delay for the Bobcats on that last foul that they called. And then now the 20 will also pick up a foul as well. Dawson McLean with his first personal. Bobcats and Buffaloes even at fouls here. Shot on its way, a lot of contact. It's up and it's no good as DeLay and Pyle contend for that last rebound. 12-7 to end the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment here at the end of the first quarter of this B game. We still got 3 more quarters to go. What an entertaining matchup this has been so far. And best part is it's not over yet. We'll be back in just a moment to end out this first half. 12-7, Bobcats lead here at the end of the first quarter. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here, start of the second quarter. Glad to have you all with us here on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Realize I haven't really said that tonight. And what I also haven't said much of tonight, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah Mays, Little House of Quilting. Down the right side, loses control of it and not able to keep it within the confines. That is the 23 of Bryce Garrison, the 6th grader that was there for the Bobcats. And Garrison has been an impactful player at this level for the Bobcats. Shot is on its way for 3. It's up and it rims out. Rebounded by Jackson Skelton. Made a phenomenal impact in the A game. Got a lot of A-team minutes in that game. Let's see what he does here. Delay, passes it right side. Here comes the 23 of Garrison. Garrison, I feel like, has gotten taller since we've last seen him. Skelton tries to skip over, back up to Delay. Braxton Delay, bounce pass left side to Stewart. He'll pump fake and he'll drive inside. It's up and it's blocked. Cade Jolson with the rejection. Where's Dikembe Mutombo when you need him? Left side, here comes Jolson, passes it right side around the perimeter to Corbin Stewart. And ricochets off toward the Greybull bench, and it's going to stay right where it's at. 4:51 to play. Stewart on the inbound, gives it right side. This is Jolson. Tries to turn around. They'll call the whistle, and I think they called a push on Thermopolis. So Greybull will have another inbound. Not from a very friendly position, though. I always hated the inbound plays from the baseline. It feels like there's so many. It's just so it's like LA traffic, just so congested up there. Driving right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Wyatt Kunkel for 2. 4:28 to play in the second quarter. Buffaloes keeping it within 3 here. Passes it right side. Shot on its way, and Garrison can't get it to go. Rebounded by Corbin Stewart. Stopped by Jackson Skelton temporarily. They'll go right side. He'll give it on back now to Wyatt Kunkel. Now here comes Cade Jolson. Swings out of it. Kicks it back up to the corner. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's no good. Kaiser Eichelberger on the rebound. He'll give it up now back to Jace Kraft. He'll dip it inside. Here comes Wyatt Kunkel back out to the corner. Now to the left wing. They'll look for open options. One man moving the floor. They'll drive inside. He's got a 2-on-1. This one's up, and it's no good. How did he miss that? Now here comes Skelton. Kicks it out to a wide open delay for 3! And that's the Bobcats' first three-pointer of the B game. They had a couple in the A game. Greybull also has a 3-point field goal in this game. Don't forget. 3:21 to go. They'll try back up top here. Logan Stewart defending. Wyatt Kunkel will try to drive right side. He'll give it up behind him. Now they'll try the pass that's intercepted as the Kansas City transplant here, Elam Epperson, putting a little bit of sauce on that one. Giving up behind. Here comes Garrison. It's up in a foul. 3:01 still to play, about halfway through the second quarter of this one. Got one checking in, or we got a couple checking in for both the Bobcats and the Buffaloes. 50 and 11. This is Maddox Myers and I want to say Dietrich Otto into the game. Also believe Talon Owsley is in for the Bobcats, as well as one other. I think it's Dallas Flores. Logan Stewart on the left side, up and in. And the Bobcats starting to get their game plan a little bit more fluidly here. It's up to an 8-point game here in this one. Corbin Stewart back up top now to Maddox Myers. They'll go left side. He's got a lane to the basket. Jump stop. Takes the shot. Rattles in. Jace Kraft for the field goal. And that'll put Greybull into double digits here in this B game. Talon Owsley with it. His sister currently playing over in Powell, I believe, is where they're at today. Right side, down the right. It's up, and it's a foul. Logan Stewart going to go to the line to shoot 2. 2:21 to go. We don't have any subs yet. I have a feeling we might see a couple during this free throw stint. Yeah, and sorry about the background noise. We have kids. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Yeah, it's better than the kids at the Wyoming Indian game. Kept running up and down the bleachers the whole time. 17 and 11 here. Got one checking out of the Hardwood Hotel. It's Jace Kraft. Trying to hunt down his replacement. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Score will remain at 17. And overdoes the dribble, and Jackson Skelton comes from behind to take the steal. Skelton driving inside, kicks it back out to Stewart. He'll drive up to the free throw line, goes in the middle. This one's up. Stewart gets the points. Logan Stewart's been the man of the day so far. Can't remember if we gave him player of the game in that B game on, can't remember if it was on Tuesday or Monday. 1:52 to go. And we got a couple subs coming in as well. Stewart and Epperson are off the floor. Looks like Dawson McLean is back into the game. I believe also back into the game is Hoyt Pyle. Talon Owsley moves to his right side, tries to pass to McLean. A little sloppy, but they do get a hold of it. McLean tries the shot to the right. It's up, and it's going to be a whistle down there. And the clock will stop at 1:38. Appears to be an offensive foul for Thermopolis. We'll send it back to the Greybull. They'll toss it in. Here comes Jesse Kraft. He'll be playing here at the 1 here to start this one off. Kraft dips it inside to Corbin Stewart. They'll go to the elbow. Spits it out to the corner. Pump fakes. Talon Owsley on the steal. Pickpockets the man in the corner. Here they go down left side. Owsley with a way to the basket. It's up and it's in. Tiny but mighty. He gets it done at the rim. Passing left side, here comes Corbin Stewart, stops it up top. He'll go left side now to the 22 of Eichelberger. Now back right side up to Myers. Now to the 21 of Kraft. Dips it inside. Pump fakes. It's a 3-on-1, and they'll call the jump. I think that's the first time we've seen a jump ball in this B game. We didn't see it very often in the A game, if at all, either. That possession arrow is going to favor the Buffaloes, though. 53 seconds to play in the half. And this has been going by lightning quick. I'm actually kind of surprised. Up into the corner now. Here comes Jesse Kraft. Kraft in the corner. He'll give it up, trying to get by Pyle. Shot is on its way up and in. Elijah Vigil scores with the Talon Owsley matchup there. Unfortunately, Owsley left a little too big of a gap there, and he was able to get to the basket pretty effortlessly. But here comes Dawson McLean on the shot. It's up and it's no good. Ball is loose. They're going to still try to go for it. Jackson Skelton's down there, and they'll call the foul. And Skelton, do believe this will probably end up being his third personal, if I'm not mistaken. Left side now, here comes Jesse Kraft. He'll pass this one back out, up into the wing. He'll try the shot for three. It's up and it's no good. Talon Owsley on the rebound. 10 seconds to play. Owsley moves to his left. Keeps himself low. 2 seconds to go. Gives up to Hoyt. Pyle has an open shot. It's up and kick. Get it to go. And what an amazing final shot there, but they'll go into the lockers with a 22-13 lead. It is a football score here in Greybull as the Greybull Buffaloes trailing to the Bobcats 22-13, but it's a lot closer than what we kind of expected here. The Bobcat offense, though, still doing what they do best. We'll be back in just a moment. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. We're officially halfway through our coverage for the night. We'll see you in the second half for this B game in about 8 minutes or so. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. We're halfway through our broadcast for the night. Second half of the B game about ready to start, and then we're going to be moving on to our C game after this concludes, and then we'll be back home. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be up bright and early tomorrow. We're going to be heading up to Matiti as the Thermopolis Bobcats, I believe B and C teams only, are going to be taking on the Matiti Longhorns. I forgot what I was saying there. But about ready to get started here for the third quarter. And they'll toss this in. We're back underway. White Pyle with it. He'll move to his left. Now up to Talon Owsley. Owsley moves to his right side. Up top. Passes right side. Pyle lets it fly. It's up. Three is no good. Flores trying to chase it down. Pyle was the last one to get there, and somebody ended up there in the locker room. Oh, wait, never mind. It's one of the C team players. I don't know what the C team's doing. They're just chilling out in the tunnel, but it's funny. Left side, here they go again. Back door, 21. Shot on its way for three. It's up, and it's no good. And now here they go down left side. Delay takes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Jesse Kraft, who's done a lot of the heavy lifting tonight for Greybull. And now here comes Elijah Vigil, left side. Now here comes Jace Kraft. Kraft left side, picks up the dribble, now goes to Jesse Kraft. Now they'll go down the left side, shot on its way. It's up, no good. They'll try for the second chance. It's up and a foul. Cade Jolson will go to the line to shoot two. So Jolson, the 7th grader, will have 2 shots coming up. No subs, it looks like, just yet. Shot on its way, no good there. Jolson will have another opportunity. Jolson again. This one's up. Won't get either of them to go. On the rebound there was Dawson McLean, who's had a pretty good game today. Here comes Hoyt Pyle through the middle. Takes the shot. It's up and it's blocked. And Jolson was the one who set it up there. Now they go right side, up top. Now back to Jolson on the right. Looking to the right now. Here comes Jace Kraft and a whistle.
Good job, Jace.
And it will be a foul here on the Bobcats. It'll stay right where it's at here with Greybull. Cruz and Kiesel will pass this one in. Now here comes Jesse Kraft. Now goes left side up to Kiesel again. He'll try for three. That one's off target. Talon Owsley goes for the rebound, and he'll get it. Hoyt Pyle will bring it up past the Buffalo. Stays there on the net or on the back. He'll move to his left. Screen set by Delay. He'll go through the middle. Takes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Elijah Vigil on the rebound for Greybull. They'll step out in front. It'll be a traveling violation on the Buffaloes. They'll go back to Thermopolis. So we've got some subs coming on. Hoyt Pyle and Braxton Delay going to the bench here. Talon Owsley playing at the 1 spot. He'll get this one going, and number 12 will come up to play on him here, Wyatt Kunkel. Now right side, tries to go to Dawson McLean. He'll drive back, turn, kicks out to Owsley. He'll kick back into the three-point line. Now they'll go back on baseline drive. Talon Owsley up inside the practice scheme. We got another whistle, a push on Greybull. And so Thermopolis will have an inbound coming up from that left side up toward the end, or up toward the exit. Pass it right side to McLean, and instead Flores will get down there, and it's a whistle. And a jump ball down there, as I believe Cade Jolson was also trying to get in there. Possession arrow will give it back to Greybull. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Up past the Buffalo head. He'll go right side. Now here comes Jolson. Tries to drive to the basket. It's up and it's no good. And now it's rebounded by Elam Epperson. They'll come back down the other way. Epperson with his back turned. He'll look to pass. Goes up behind him to Dallas Flores, who somehow kept it in. And then Talon Owsley also, I guess questionably, but at that. He'll move to his left side now, back door to Dawson McLean. McLean back up top now. Wide open three on its way, no good. Elijah Vigil on the rebound for Greybull. Tries the baseball pass, and it goes out. Kaiser Eichelberger, the intended target there. Talon Owsley barking instructions to his teammates here. Owsley's not afraid to, he's not afraid to state anything out there. He's a very vocal player. Gets him into trouble sometimes, but. And a big heave down the floor, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Missed by Wyatt Kunkel. Owsley with it again at the point spot. Owsley inside the circle. He'll pass left side to Elam Epperson. Epperson now right side to Garrison. Garrison now up to Owsley. Owsley in the corner. He'll try for three. It's up and it's no good. I don't know why he shot that. Elijah Vigil on the rebound. Tries to pass up front there. I know exactly who was trying to target Cruz and Kiesel. And Greybull, unfortunately, just not, kind of the same thing we saw in the A game. Just not good passes by the Navy and Gold here. 2:17 still to play. Bobcats will bring it up. This is Logan Stewart with it. He'll move to his right side. Tries to get by Corbin Stewart. Stewart guarding Stewart. Owsley now left side to Elam Epperson. Epperson back door. Now here comes Garrison. Garrison back up to Owsley. Owsley down the baseline, loses it, and a foul. So still 22-13. The score I don't think has changed a bit since the start. They'll give it up into the corner. Talon Owsley moves to his right side. Now he'll switch to his left, and they'll call. The foul here on Greybull, I believe it is, and it'll be a Thermopolis inbound coming up. Greybull's third team foul appears to be on Wyatt Kunkel for his first personal. They'll move right side. About 100 seconds to go here. Picks it up. Skelton tries to pass. I think it ricocheted off of a Buffalo. It'll go out toward the exit. Clock will stop at 98 seconds. Skelton with it on the baseline. Gives it up left side to Garrison, and out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Bobcats, but good inbound defense by the Buffaloes. Oh, shoot, we got a timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back here in just a moment. I think it might be it's a Bobcat timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Middle school basketball on Two Basins Sports Network returns here in just a moment. 22-13 is your score here in the middle of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Third quarter of this B game after a 50-5 win for the A team. The B team trying to help the Bobcats go 2-0 on the night. They'll look to go on the inbound. They'll avoid the 5-second, but at what cost? Overthrows it as he tries to inbound it to Talon Owsley. Up past the timeline, they'll pass left side. And a couple people took a collision there. It's going to be a loose ball picked up on the near side. He's going to get double teamed. Down on the right side, it's going to be a loose ball in the middle of the floor. And they got the whole purple and gold down there trying to rip it away. 1:18 to go. It'll go back to the Bobcats. Jackson Skelton inbounds here to Logan Stewart. Stewart switches to his left. Now between the legs to his right. Passes it right side to Owsley. Owsley steps out in front. He'll look to his left side. He's got some open room. He'll give it back door now to Stewart. He'll drive inside. Penetrates through the middle. Shot on its way. Stewart gets it to fall. Up to the volleyball line. They'll pass left side. Here comes the 12 of Kunkel. Kunkel loses the ball. It's going to be a loose one, and Stewart's going to pick it up there on the right end. 40 seconds to go. Owsley with it inside the circle. Has an option to his right side. And he'll still go to the left side. They'll go back door. Moving right side, this is Logan Stewart. He'll pass right to Elam Epperson. Epperson now up to, I want to say this is Garrison, and now back up to Jackson Skelton. Skelton with Lane on the right side, up and in. And Greybull appeared to have sent help way too late on that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a whistle. Jump ball with 2 seconds to go. By the way, 26-13. Bobcats finally getting something on the board here toward the end of the third. It was a bit of a stalemate most of this quarter. Left side poked away by Skelton. Clock stopped with 1 3/10 of a second. Corbin Stewart will toss this in for Greybull. Stewart tosses up to the corner. It's a contested 3. And a foul. That's going to be 3 shots coming up for Wyatt Kunkel. And while they come to intermission, he's going to have 3 shots, and we're going to keep the camera on for this one. First one on its way up and in. Second shot on its way. That one swish. And third one, he gets all 3 of them to fall. Not very often do you see them make all 3 free throws in a situation like that, but they were able to convert it. And that's going to bring it within 10 to end the third quarter. We'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins at Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. We'll be right back in just a moment after a word from our sponsors.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Into the final stanza of this B game. C game coming up right after this. Should be a treat. Into the center circle here. They'll go right side to Talon Owsley. Owsley gets up in front of him to Elam Epperson. Epperson chest pass up to Skelton. Skelton, left side, it's tipped and stolen away. Down the left side, Stewart giving chase. It's up and it's in. Corbin Stewart on the basket for Greybull.
Again. Do it again.
Owsley, right side, Logan Stewart. Now here comes Elam Epperson. Gives up underneath to Logan Stewart. He'll try to get rid of it. And a foul as he tries to toss it out to Jackson Skelton. Skelton will get ready to inbound here for the Bobcats. We got one checking in for Greybull. Number 50, Maddox Myers, the 8th grader.
Move your feet. Move your feet.
Tosses it in the corner, moving to his right side. Logan Stewart pulls up, can't get it to go.
There you go.
And rebounded there by Myers. It's going to come back the other way. Up into the corner. Now here comes Corbin Stewart. Now underneath basket. Shot on its way. Up and in. Cade Jolson for 2.
Let's go, Greybull.
And they'll reduce it to a 6-point game here in the final minutes of this B game. Right side. Now here comes the 23. He'll give it on back. Elam Epperson. Back turn. Spits it out to Garrison. Pump fakes. Back up to Talon Owsley for a wide open 3 and can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Cade Jolson. Down to the near side, Corbin Stewart. Down the right, picks up the dribble, spits it out. Loses the dribble. Talon Owsley on the takeaway. Owsley switches to his right hand. He'll go up top. He's got some space. All the Bobcats have to do is hold on. He's going to have a lane to the left side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Talon Owsley with the score and a very tough shot. He's been doing that all season so far. It's just somehow he finds it. It's just like Jarrett Cornell at the freshman level. It's just like somehow he's finding a way to get it in. Just a shot that has no business going in. That one's up and it's no good. Cade Jolson on the shot. He's had a good night tonight. Skelton passes to his left side, up to Talon Owsley behind the volleyball attack line. He'll move into the circle. Elam Epperson ready as Talon directs his man to the left. That was Stewart. He'll pass left side, and he has a lane. Kicks it back out. Owsley takes the jump shot from the free throw line. It's up, and it's no good. And volleyballed out. It'll stay here with the Cats. Dawson McLean and I think Braxton DeLay checking in. Checking in for Greybull is Dietrich Otto. Logan Stewart passing it in here from the baseline. They'll go on their inbound play. Somehow it works. Talon Owsley all by himself. He'll move to his right side. Thinks better at the 3. He'll go up to the volleyball line now. Here comes DeLay. DeLay passes it right side. And this one's tipped. And out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Logan Stewart to toss it in with 3:13 to go. Here comes Owsley. Owsley on the Buffalo head. He'll hang out near that left horn. Now he'll move up underneath the circle. Passes it up back to DeLay. Takes the jump stop. It's up and it's going to rim out. And rebounded there by Corbin Stewart. Stewart with a big pass down the left side. Up and in. Jesse Kraft on the assist by Stewart. Talon Owsley moves to his left side. Owsley up to the wing. And now here comes DeLay. They're going to call a foul. And it appears to be on Thermopolis as Greybull's going to get the ball back. 2:39 to go. About a minute and 9 seconds away from giving you our TBC player of the game. Corbin Stewart will toss it in to Cade Jolson. Now back up to Stewart. Stewart will give it up inside on the bounce pass. Muscles his way through. And it's going to get rebounded here by Dawson McLean. He'll advance up into the front court to Dallas Flores. Right side, McLean up and in! And Greybull is going to use a timeout, their first of the game. And we're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here, middle school basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. It's the B game as we get ready to close out the second game of our coverage here tonight. And the Buffaloes trying to get themselves back into this contest. Through the middle of the floor, driving through the middle, it's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Corbin Stewart. I've been really impressed with his play tonight. Here comes Talon Owsley. Left side, kicks it out to Flores. Flores drives to the middle, shot on its way. It's up and just not even close. And it's going back to the Buffaloes. 1:51 to go. And gives it up to the right side. Driving into the middle, tosses it up. Kicks it out now to the 12 of Kunkel. He'll try for three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Jolson. And back out behind him to Jace Kraft. It's going to go back to the Bobcats. 1:34 to go. Bobcats on the inbound. Here comes Dawson McLean. McLean right side up to Dallas Flores. Flores loses the ball and it's out of bounds. It's time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game, and to be completely honest, it's a bit of a challenge to decide one. Honestly, the person I think has made the biggest impact tonight, I'm going to probably say, jump ball. 1:16 to go. Ugh. Who do I think's been making the most impact tonight? Shoot. Yeah, it's been kind of a tough decision as Greybull's going to use the timeout, so we're going to use this timeout to, think about it a little bit as Greybull will use their second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking you back here. Glad to have you all with us here tonight. Decided on a TBC player of the game, and I'm not even sure this might be the right choice because we've had so many players tonight that have had great performances. Shot is up and it's in for Cade Jolson. But I think we're going to give this one to Dawson McLean. I think he's the most deserving of it here. Honorable mentions tonight include Logan Stewart. Oh, we got a foul here. Honorable mentions tonight for the Bobcats include Logan Stewart as well as Elam Epperson and Braxton DeLay. Honorable mentions tonight for Greybull include, through the middle, it's McLean on the pass. Shot is on its way up and no good. Honorable mentions tonight for Greybull include Elijah Vigil as well as Corbin Stewart, as well as, I'm also going to say Cade Jolson is deserving of honorable mentions tonight for Greybull. 30 seconds to go here. And the game's still not over yet, but Dawson McLean on the steal, and they're going to foul him. Greybull on their third foul. They'll have two more fouls to the free throws here, and also foul trouble here for Corbin Stewart. He's on his fourth foul. About to foul out of this one here if he's not careful, and looks like they're going to bring a couple out of the game. Kaiser Eichelberger and Jace Kraft coming out of the game. Hoyt Pyle is going to get baited into the backcourt violation. 25.9 seconds to go. And they'll start up behind the timeline. Here they go again, down the near side. Picks up the dribble, it's tipped by Pyle. Down left, it's up with a foul. Dawson McLean was, I believe, there in on the whistle. And that's going to send another number 20, Cade Jolson, to the line to shoot. And that is, in fact, McLean's third personal foul. Shot on its way, it's up and it's in. Cade Jolson. Jolson will have another. McLean and Delay on rebound duty. You know, Jolson was also a really good candidate for player of the game as well. It was either going to be him or it was going to be, you know, Dawson, or it was going to be somebody else. And we have another timeout. So it'll be Bobcat timeout with 12 seconds to go and a 4-point lead. I don't know what this is about, but we'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School. 12 seconds to go in our coverage of the B game. As, once again, in case you missed it, Dawson McLean is our player of the game tonight. Talon Owsley in the backcourt there. They're going to foul him with 9 seconds to go. Owsley with it in the backcourt. They're trying to foul him, I can tell, and they're going to intent foul. That will be the 5th foul for Greybull. That will be free throws coming up for Thermopolis. Guaranteed 2 free throws here. Let's see what... I forgot who got fouled. I think it was Owsley. Yeah, it was. So let's see what he does with these free throws that have been given to him here. I don't think fouling is really going to do him any good. Shot on its way. Owsley cannot get the first one to go. Second shot on its way for Owsley. It's up and it's no good. 3, 2, 1, out of bounds. That should conclude it. Thermopolis will squeak away a win here in the B game. Braxton DeLay will toss it in. DeLay up to the 23, and they're going to call the intent foul. And that's the game as the Bobcats squeak away one here in the B game. The final score of this one, Thermopolis Bobcats 30, the Greybull Buffaloes 26. Dawson McLean is your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. And stick around. We still got one more game coming up. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future. The Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Getting ready for the third and final game of our action tonight. And then I guess it could be worse, an hour-long car ride back to Thermopolis before we have to get up bright and early and head over to Meeteetse as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Meeteetse Longhorns for a B and C game thing. Meeteetse's A team will play Thermopolis B team. Meeteetse's B team will play Thermopolis C team and stuff like that. Getting ready to go for the final one here. And tip off, and we are underway for the C game. Bobcats will lose the tip off, however, they will get the steal. And Archer Jenks with it, he'll dump it off to the 25. I want to say that this is Michael South. Haven't seen him in a good minute. Passing it left side to Abel Cordingly. He's got a lane to the basket. It's up and it's in. Abel Cordingly with the first basket of the night for the Bobcats. And they'll look to pass here. Number 25 with it. He kind of looks like Michael, actually. Now they think about it, almost a carbon copy. Speaking of which, Michael South down the right side. It's up and it's in. Oh, shoot. I think I pressed a button that I shouldn't have. Oh, yeah, I did press a button I shouldn't have. The one that gives the home team points. Underneath the basket, shot on its way over, shot there by the 10 of Jaden Waddle, the 6th grader. And up to the far side, this is going to be the 32 of, I actually don't know, Tristan Lay. Ball is loose, it's going to be a foot race, and he slides in. I know they have a Little League program here, but that looked like something we would have saw in July. 4:47 to go here as, I want to say, I think that was the 5 that slid in like a third baseman there, or the 3 or somebody. Easton, or not. Actually don't know who that would have been. Down the right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. It's up and it's blocked. The 25 had a hand on it. Oh, shoot, our camera was not in the right place. By the way, a noticeable difference here from the C team jerseys. The C team last year wore blue and red, the old Greybull Middle School colors. Shot is up and in for Michael South, by the way. That's 4 points on the day for the young man. But Greybull's C team wore these camouflage blue and red jerseys last year. The C team now has the standard Greybull colors, navy and yellow. Right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And it's going to be a tie-up down there. A foul, actually. Looks like it's going to be the case. Got one checking in for Greybull, number 35, Daniel Stamstead, the 6th grader. He'll come on to replace the 5 of Jonathan Williams. Greybull on the inbound, 4:10 to go. And I think they'll get called for the 5-second violation here. This is going to go back up to the Bobcats. Abel Cordingly going to toss this one in. He has 2 points on the game. Michael South with 4 points. He'll come up at the 1 spot. Michael South, left side. Now here comes Abel Cordingly through the middle. Pass it right side. This is Grant Coates. It's up and it's no good. Out of bounds it goes. This is the first game we've seen from Grant Coates, the 7th grader. I don't think we've seen him up to this point. Maybe he played at the 7th grade level for Worland or against Worland and Lovell. We just haven't seen him there, but we did not see him in the game against Rocky. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in for Thermopolis. Didn't catch who got the basket, unfortunately. I think it might have been the 32. Trying to step through it. It's going to be tipped by Archer Jenks. It's coming the other way and a foul. That's about as equal of a matchup as you can get. Ashton Winkler and Archer Jenks, practically the same size there. Good job. They actually kind of look, from the back. If it wasn't for the jersey, they would look, exactly the same. Archer Jenks with it in the corner. He'll go down on the baseline drive. It's up and it's a foul. Looks like we're going to have 2 free throws coming up here for the Bobcats. 3:34 to play in the opening quarter. Archer Jenks is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jenks with the shot. It's up and it's no good. And we got 4 coming onto the floor for the Bobcats, including the big guy, Ben Farrell, but also Aiden Gray onto the floor. A couple more include, I want to say, the number 1 of Zayden Ralston, which is also, I believe, the first time we've seen him. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. And they're going to have them go on the baseline. Or no, I think there might have been a line violation there. Also, the last one to come in was Sawyer Wilson. And now here they go, coming up back up the floor. The 25 of Joey Campos is going to go to the far side. Jump stops, and they're going to call it a travel. I do appreciate the effort there by Campos, but referee unfortunately got to give him the whistle there. 3:24 to go here. Aiden Gray looking for a target. He was trying to give it up to Archer Jenks. Down the left side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Missed by Alex Chacon. And they're going to grab the rebound. Daniel Stamstead. It's up and it's no good. And a third chance, maybe I think a fourth chance possibly here for Greybull. Shot is on its way, no good. They'll try it again. Stamstead steps back and it's up and it's in. Daniel Stamstead, the 6th grader, with the first basket of the night for the Greybull C team. And here comes Archer Jenks down the right side. Has a chance. It's up and it's no good. And they'll try it again. This time with Ben Farrell. It's up and a foul. Ben Farrell is very useful when it comes to drawing fouls. Let's just hope he's been practicing his free throws in the meantime, because he's been kind of half and half with his free throws over the course of the season that we've seen him. But if you're a guy like Ben and you get fouled as often as you do, you got to know how to make those free throws. Shot on its way. It's up. He'll miss the first one. I guess the rim. Bit of an older rim. And looks like we're going to have more subs. Abel Cordingly, Michael South, Grant Coates, and one more came in. It was Tristan Lee. Those guys will come on to replace the current core. I think Ben Farrell's going to be the only one out there that hasn't been subbed. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. So Farrell will get one to fall. That is a positive thing. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. They'll try to pass a wide open 3 on its way. It's up and it's no good. And they'll try to go for the rebound. It's up on a jump ball. 2:32 to go. So we got an inbound coming up here for the, I want to say the Buffaloes. Yep, we do. And they're going to send the big guy, Daniel Stamstead. I think we got a Greybull timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. And we'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Greybull using their first to 5. They have 4 remaining.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Mike talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. First quarter about to resume here. 2:32 to go. Buffaloes called a timeout. Their first of the game. Getting ready to inbound will be the 35 of Daniel Stamstead. He is currently still the only scorer today for Greybull. Offensive rebound for the 3 for Greybull. He'll have it up toward the baseline. Grant Coates on the pickpocket. He'll pass it up near side to Ben Farrell. They'll pass it up now to Abel Cordingly. Cordingly right side now. He'll go to the 32. Now here comes Farrell down the right side. It's up and it's in. Ben Farrell on the assist by, I want to say, the 32 of Tristan Lee. Down the left side, it's up and a foul. They'll call the push foul here on the Bobcats. 1:53 to go. Didn't look like a push to me, but and it looks like we're going to have some subs here. It looks like a pretty active bench. Ralston back in, as well as Gray. Wilson back into the game as well, and it looks like we're also going to have Archer Jenks back into the game. Go ahead three, that one's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Aiden Gray. They're going to come down the other side of the floor. Check that, that is Abel Cordingley. Yep, and Ralston will pass it up behind to Archer Jenks. Jenks dribbling with his right, all by himself behind the line. Gives up now to Abel Cordingley. Pump fake, going down the right side. Has the shot, it's up and it's no good. Cordingley does have 2 points on the game. He was looking for his second basket there. In fact, Abel Cordingley scored the first basket. Gets it on back now to the one of Kingston Shedler. Now he's going to drive inside mid-range. Alex Chacon, shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Abel Cordingley on the defensive rebound. Archer Jenks with it up past the timeline. 11-2 in case you're just tuning in. It is the C game here in Greybull. Alex Chacon with the steal. The shot is up and hits the bottom of the rim. Archer Jenks is there for the rebound. Jenks up past the timeline, struggling to maintain the ball here, but then again, it is about a third of his size. And they called something there on Greybull. We got one, speaking of Greybull, we got one checking in. Jonathan Williams, the sixth grader, coming in for the Buffaloes. But Thermopolis will have an inbound coming up. By the way, Buffalo's on their fourth team foul. The foul was committed by Alex Chacon for his first personal. They'll go to the near side. Abel Cordingley with a lane to the basket. Spins out of it. Takes the shot. No good. And a great rebound there by the 20 of Gael Atilano. And the ball is loose. Picked up. Shot on its way. No good. Jonathan Williams was there. And it's going to go out of bounds with 32 seconds to go on the clock. 25. Joey Campos will be tossing this one in here for Greybull. Campos looking for it in the mid-range. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. And out of bounds it goes, and it's going to stay with Greybull. 27 4/10 of a second remaining. They'll get set to toss it in, and they will. Going up top, moving up into the free throw line. Has a lane to the basket. And they will call a traveling violation. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't nail one of the Bobcat defenders down there with a shooting foul. I honestly think you could have probably made a case for two of those players to get charged with a foul there. Greybull should have had free throws, but it will go back to the Bobcats on the traveling violation. Going left side, Abel Cordingley, 9 seconds to go. Driving, he has a big lane, down the left side, it's up and it's in! No rim, no backboard, nothing but net. And that's going to conclude the first quarter. Abel Cordingley and Michael South currently even on points at 4 apiece. That is 8 for 13 for between the two. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second quarter. What a game it's been for the Bobcats here in the C game, trying to do better than the B team. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah Mays, Little House of Quilting. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Like to remind you, today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Back underway through the middle of the floor, takes the shot, it's up and it rattles in. Ashton Winkler, the 6th grader, gets it to go within 10 seconds. What a shot there by the young man. Michael South loses control of the ball. It's going to be tipped into the backcourt, so he'll have the advantage there. Steps out in front, almost had his pivot foot leave there. The pass intercepted by Jason Torres. And now here comes Alex Chacon. He'll go to the left side, looking for a pass. Goes right side to Stamstead. Stamstead on the elbow, guarded by Farrell. Backdoor now to Ashton Winkler. Takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. Stamstead on the rebound. That one's up and it's no good. Stamstead responsible for 50%, and Michael South on the block. And picked up by Ben Farrell. He's got a bit of a plumber thing going on there, though, unfortunately. However, I think that kind of makes the steal a little more humiliating. Speaking of steal, here comes Alex Chacon, left side, pushes it up, and it's in. So Alex Chacon with a basket there. I think 3 different Buffaloes have scored here in this game. Michael South keeps himself low. Ralston kind of running a bit of a dummy screen there. And they're going to call a timeout before the 10-second violation. 4:41 to go. Bobcat timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the C game. It's middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Enjoy this ad-free timeout. Like talking you back here inside of Greybull Middle School. By the way, we forgot to mention, we were given our certificate to Dawson, and TJ Owsley, one of the coaches for the Thermopolis Lady Cats, who of course are in the Bighorn tournament, pulled us aside while we were trying to, after we gave Dawson the certificate. He wanted us to relay a correction. We said earlier in the broadcast that the Lady Cats are going to play Burlington tomorrow. That is not the case. They're playing Burlington tonight. They'll play Cody and Powell tomorrow, which will be a lot of fun. This is a steal down the other end of the floor. They'll look to pass right side. Spins out of it. Has a lane to the basket. Shot on its way. Michael South with some good defense there. That one's up and in. Daniel Stamstead with 4 points on the game. That's his second bucket. And it gets Greybull to within 5 here. Shot on its way for South. It's up and it's no good. South wanted the foul. Down the right side. It's up and it's in. Number 3, Alex Chacon, 4 points for him. Passing left side to Ben Farrell. Has a big lane to the basket. Shot on its way and a foul. I think they're going to give this one to Stamstead. I do believe that. I'm not 100% sure. We're still waiting. Yep, they are. Stamstead with his first personal foul. First team foul for Greybull through the first 2 minutes. That'll give him a chance to catch their breath. We also got 3 subs awaiting here for the Bobcats. Ben Farrell with his first shot coming up. And it's up and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Checking into the game, it looks to be Abel Cordingley as well as Aiden Gray and then Archer Jenks onto the floor. 3:45 to go. Shot on its way and splash. And they'll toss this in. 3:44 to go. It's currently sitting at 14-10. Shot on its way for 3, no good. Rebounded by Archer Jenks. Ben Farrell almost stole the rebound from him. What a meanie. I'm just joking. Down the near side, and Jenks gets fouled there as Ashton Winkler tries to give him a hug on the near side. Got one checking in for the Greybull Buffaloes. Number 5, Jonathan Williams, the 6th grader, back out on the floor. The guy that looks like Napoleon Dynamite, but younger. I'm just joking. No, seriously, that hairstyle though. I mean, if it was a little more auburn, I'm pretty sure people would probably agree with me. Actually, no, that's not true. Napoleon Dynamite. I've never seen the movie. Okay, I've never seen the movie, but I wanna. Archer Jenks tries to drive to the right side. It's up and a foul. We're going to keep it on the floor, though. Oh, never mind. It's an offensive foul. Got one checking in for Greybull. They're coming in faster than I can keep up with. Kingston Shedler into the game now for the Buffaloes. Alex Chacon passes it left side. Now here comes Daniel Stamstead down the left side, inside the paint. Spits it back out. Here comes Shedler. Passes to his left side. Now Chacon. Chacon right side now, back to Shedler. He'll drive, he'll penetrate inside onto the free throw line. Now here comes Chacon. Chacon with his back turned to Abel Cordingly. He'll kick it back out. Skip pass from Shedler up to Jonathan Williams, and they're going to call something here. And it's going to be Bobcat ball off the offensive foul by Greybull. Whatever it was Alex Chacon with it, it was Ashton Winkler with his 3rd personal. He's in a little bit of foul trouble here, halfway to getting DQ'd. And it'll be Jonathan Williams on the steal. We got a foul. And this is a little more fast-paced than I'm used to a C game being. These guys are keeping it up with the hustle. Nash Thiel coming into the game for Greybull. I believe this is the first time we've called his name tonight. Probably not the first time he's been on the floor, but it's definitely the first time we've acknowledged him. Jonathan Williams to toss this one in for Greybull. Bobcats with their first team foul. It was on number 42, Archer Jenks. And now here comes Abel Cordingly. Down the other end of the floor and kicked out of bounds, and the frustration on Kingston Shedler's face said it all. 2:22 to go. Abel Cordingly to toss it in for Thermopolis. Cordingly looking for options. Screens up at 35. Gives up to Ben Farrell. Takes the shot from mid, and he gets it to go. Ben Farrell from mid-range. He's like Nikola Jokic. He's a big guy that can shoot. We know that he's capable of shooting threes. He hasn't done it yet today. I don't think we saw him do it against Lovell either, surprisingly. And Abel Cordingly is going to get... I think they're going to get him called on a foul here, but he got the steal there had the whistle not been blown. Now check that. They're going to get the foul to Greybull, number 1. Kingston Shedler with his first personal foul. Greybull with their 3rd team foul. 2:02 to go. That is a little concerning that I did not get the clock started. 1:56 left to go here. They'll go to the near side. The 25 down the right side. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Abel Cordingly. Cordingly drives through the contact. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Jonathan Williams. And he'll get it up to the middle here to the 10 of Jaden Waddle. Right side, shot on its way. Jalen Waddle's a football player for the Miami Dolphins. Down the right side, it's Kingston Shedler and a traveling violation. I guess to be fair with how good Greybull's become at football lately, I guess it wouldn't be out of the question. And we have someone tying their shoe, I believe, number 1, Kingston Shedler. Shoe tying timeout. Soren Weber was tying his shoe in the A game. We didn't acknowledge that, but he did. Archer Jenks looking to Michael South. Kicks it back out. Now they'll move down the right side. Shot on its way, and it ribs out. Abel Cordingly trying to go for it. Michael South. It'll be a cat fight. He'll grab the offensive rebound. Abel Cordingly swings out of it, and they're going to call a foul. And Cordingly fighting through the contact there, and great job for Michael South. Just not quitting on the play there. He knew exactly where to go. Just kept fighting through to get the rebound. Same thing went for Abel accordingly, too. He was fighting through. Archer Jenks is going to grab the inbound. And this might be a couple of towers too tall there. It'll be a jump ball. 1:02 to go. Number 35, Aiden Gray, set the toss in for Thermopolis. Gray, bounce pass up into the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds. And it's going right back to Greybull. Keep in mind, still a pretty close contest. It is a 6-point game, still with 2 quarters to go in the night. Passes it right side, now up through the middle. Takes the jump stop, it's up and it's no good. Grabs his own rebound. And it'll be a foul as Jonathan Williams, I think, tried to get a shot up there for Greybull. 2 shots coming up on the shooting foul. Trying to see who the foul was on. It is Thermopolis, I believe, second team foul, number 22. That is, oh, never mind. Is that 22 or am I incorrect? Either way, a timeout. I think they said timeout White. So, yeah, Greybull timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment. 48 seconds to go here in the second quarter. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. It's the C game, middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Okay, I guess we're not out of the timeout yet. Don't know what's going on here, but you know, they're bringing out the cleaning supplies, so it's obviously something. Thermopolis Bobcats will be on the road tomorrow to take on the Meeteetse Longhorns. Coverage of that game will be starting bright and early. I forgot if it's 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. It's whatever it is. It's in the AMs. Okay, it's not going to be a fun day. Well, I guess not for me. I'm not a morning person. But I signed up for this, so Thermopolis B and C teams will take on Meeteetse's A and B teams. Don't know why they're not bringing the A team. Well, I guess actually, never mind. After seeing that A game, I'm pretty sure I think I know the answer. But left side shot, it's on its way. It's no good. And a jump ball, and it's going to be, we have a Greybull player that got a little banged up down there. Number 10, shaking his wrist. Jaden Waddle got a little bit of contact down there, and Greybull's going to have the inbound. 40 seconds coming up here. They'll toss it in right side. Has a shot. It's up and it's in. Jonathan Williams. And he's been Greybull's best player tonight, I feel like. And a miscommunication, and it's stolen away. Kingston Shedler. Right side, steps back, passes it back up to the 25 of Joey Campos. It's up and it's in. And Thermopolis needs to find a way to put a stop to Greybull's offense. Or I guess, actually, you know what? There's a solution. Don't turn the ball over. Greybull has scored off these turnovers tonight. The Bobcats need to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Passing it left side, it's Ralston. Now he'll go up to the 35 of Gray. Aiden Gray dribbles right side. 3, 2, 1, and won't get it off in time. Michael South lines it up, and it will be an air ball, and that is going to conclude the first half of action here in Greybull for this C game. We'll be back. And I just took off the score. I'm sorry, guys. It's not the first time I've done that, but anyway, 16-14 your score. Thermopolis on top here at the half. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. We'll be back in 8 minutes for the start of the second half. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here for the start of the third quarter as we get ready to go for the final 12 minutes of our action tonight. C Team Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Back underway, Abel accordingly up to the far side now to Archer Jenks. Jenks inside the paint. He'll go to the right side, or I guess I should probably say the practice paint. 5:50 to go. They're going to call a foul here on Thermopolis. They'll give it back to Greybull. Thermopolis with a lot of mistakes toward the end of that second quarter that kind of had you questioning what was going on there. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Number 15. To tie the game, it is Nash Thiel on his first basket tonight. Uh, 32 just waiting there. It looks like he was waiting for an opportunity, and he kind of had one, but Grant Coates going to try and chase it down as they will lose control of the ball. Now they give it to the far side. Can't tell who that is. I think that might be, hold on. Might be Tristan Lee that was down there. Actually, I apologize. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we have Thermopolis B and C team action for you as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Matitsi Longhorns A and B teams. Picks up the dribble, now gives up underneath. Shot on its way from the right. It's up and it's no good. Ooh, Abel Cordingley with the smooth handles there. He'll go to the near side. Back door now to the 25 of Michael South. South inside the three-point line, gives up to Abel Cordingley, loses control of it, now tries to get up to the paint. And gives it on back to Michael South, and the loose ball will stay with the Bobcats somehow. They got to find a way to clean up a lot of these turnovers. That was kind of the main woes in that first half. Shot is on its way for Ben Farrell. It's up and it's no good. And now here comes the 5 of Jonathan Williams, who's been kind of the man of the night for the C team for Greybull. Jump ball is called down on the floor. It's going to go right on back to the Bobcats. Or sorry, no. Apologize. It'll stay here with the Buffaloes. That's what I meant to say. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm just making sure. Joey Campos will pass this one in for Greybull. Not many options here, but he's going to have to pick one. And they're going to give him the 5-second call, and that is going to give it back to the Bobcats. South inbounds it to Jenks. Archer Jenks up past the Buffalo. He'll move up to the middle of the floor. Now pass up far side to Farrell. Farrell goes to the right side, takes a shot, and how did he make that? 4 minutes to go. And he has just made a couple of those types of shots tonight. And the fast break stopped. Archer Jenks on the block and guides it back to Abel Cordingley. Cordingley switches to his right, passes right side. Now here comes Tristan Lee with it. He's inside the practice key. Abel Cordingley motioning around. Ben Farrell comes out for the pass. Farrell with the ball up top. He'll penetrate. Dips up underneath. Shot on its way for Michael South. Up and in. And South had 4 points in that first half, and you know, he kind of slowed down in the second quarter, but hopefully he can pick that pace back up. He gets the first or second basket of the half for the Bobcats, puts them into a 4-point lead. Abel Cordingley down the right side, kicks it up to Tristan Lee. Ben Farrell calling for the pass. He'll motion up to the right side. Gives it up now to the 42 of Archer Jenks. He'll move inside, picks up the dribble, now kicks it back up to Farrell. Farrell baseline drive, shot on its way, and a foul. And again, Farrell is just kind of, in a way, too tall to guard, frankly. The matchups that Greybull has right now, it's just not going to be enough. He's going to draw those fouls every single time as a result. 2:49 to go here in the third quarter of the C game. Ben Farrell 1 for 2 on the night on his free throws. He's trying to improve that field goal or that free throw percentage. And it won't happen on that shot. 1 for 3 as he misses the first. Coming into the game is Aiden Gray, also number 1, Zayden Ralston, the 6th grader. I also got a couple subs for Greybull. I believe Kingston Shedler is back into the game. Shot on its way for Farrell. I think someone might have went a little early there for the Cats, but they'll leave it be. Rebounded by Aiden Gray. Passes it right side to Ralston. Zayden Ralston has to try to get rid of it. Here comes Farrell. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. And Zayden Ralston on the offensive rebound feeds it back up to Farrell. Farrell kicks it out to Aiden Gray. He'll drive right side. Gray on the shot. Up and in. And that's the type of passing we were hoping to see from the Bobcats. A lot more efficient there underneath the basket. Moving to the left side. Here comes the 3 of Alex Chacon. Now the mid-range shot on its way up and no good. Aiden Gray on the defensive rebound. Gray up past the timeline. Stops at his right. Roy Ball trying to point him in the right direction here. Here comes Ben Farrell. Farrell moving to his left side. Gets inside the arc. He's looking to kick it back up any way he can. He'll bully his way through. How did he make that? That was a shot that should not have gone in, and it did anyway. That's just the type of player that Ben Farrell is. He takes these, I call them Jokic shots. Down the right side, it's up and it's in. Alex Chacon with the basket. One of the leading scorers tonight for Greybull. But as I was saying, Ben Farrell is like Nikola Jokic. He takes these ugly-looking shots. They may not be the best form, but somehow, some way, they end up resulting in points. We got 2 coming in here for Greybull. It appears to be Daniel Stamstead and Gael Atilano. Aiden Gray will toss this one in here for Thermopolis. 1:27 to play in the third quarter. Aiden Gray looking for, they're going to call the 5-second, never mind, they're going to call a timeout here. Thermopolis will use their timeout before the 5-second violation. And as a result, we're going to also take a quick breather. We'll be back in just a moment. Thermopolis currently on top, 24-18, trying to extend their lead. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the C game. Middle school boys basketball on 2 basins at Sports Network returns in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of 2 Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. 24-18 is your score as we get ready to resume the third quarter. Tomorrow the Thermopolis Bobcats will be visiting their neighbors up Highway 120 as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Matitsi Longhorns. You can find that on our YouTube page for more info on stream start time. And a big fast break opportunity coming up here for Greybull. They're going to call the travel. And I saw that coming. He took about 3 or 4 steps there before going off on the shot. Would have probably not mattered anyway. He missed the shot. Wish these kids would get somewhere and sit down. It's Wyoming. I mean, the Wyoming Indian situation was still worse, in my opinion, but it's still frustrating when you have kids running up behind you when you're trying to do your thing. 1:10 to go. And he is kind of catty-cornered there into the far side, and it's stolen away. Down to the near side, here comes the 20 of Atilano. He'll give it up behind him. Now here comes Shedler. Shedler trying to push his way through, kicks it out to Daniel Stamstead. Stamstead right side now to the 25 of Campos. They're going to call something here on Greybull. It's going to go back to Thermopolis. And as a result, they're going to have the 1 of Zayden Ralston toss this one in for Thermopolis. Abel Cordingly going to go for the pass or for the play call here. Cordingly up past the timeline. He'll dribble with his right hand. He'll move to the right side, kicks it out. This is Wilson with it. Sawyer Wilson, shot on its way for Cordingley. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 35 of Daniel Stamstead. Stamstead with the far side up to the 25 of Campos. He'll hold on to it. Campos, skip pass over to the one of Shedler. He'll have it on the right side. Cordingley on the defense. It's up and rebounded. And they'll kick this one back out. Mid-range shot on its way with a rainbow. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Zayden Ralston. 2, 1, and expiration. And Abel Cordingley's not going to get it off in time. That's going to conclude the third quarter of our action here in the C game. Thermopolis Bobcats on top of the Greybull Buffaloes 24-18. We'll be back in just a moment. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Fourth and final quarter coming up right after this.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like to welcome you back here. 6 more minutes to go in our coverage tonight. Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah Mays Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Abel Cordingley picks up the dribble. He'll go to the far side. And they'll drive down the right side, and they're going to call the carry. 5:50 to go. This is going to go right on back to Greybull, and the Bobcats are kind of hoping that it doesn't turn into a situation that the B game did. Ball loose in the middle of the floor. He'll go around on the left side. Shot on its way. No whistle. It's up and it's no good. Abel Cordingley on the rebound. Cordingley will bring it up past the far side. No press by the Buffaloes except for one man going to meet him at the half-court line. Picked up. Here comes the 35 of Gray. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Buffaloes. Jonathan Williams to toss it in. Shot on its way. It's up, and he gets it to go. Ashton Winkler, the 6th grader, on the basket. Accordingly, passes left side to South. South has 6 points on the game today. Gets up now to Aiden Gray. They're going to run their motion here. They'll move right side. Here comes Gray, right side, and they're going to call the traveling violation. Clock will stop at 4:57. Up past the timeline. He's got a lane. Stops. Takes the shot. That might have been blocked. Out of bounds. Up toward the padding. 4:47 to go. Michael South will toss this one in for Thermopolis. Up past the timeline. Switches to his left hand. He's got a big lane. Cordingley on the move. It's up and it's no good. And Michael South on the rebound. Kicks it out. Here comes the 5 of Sawyer Wilson. Ball is loose. Picked up by the 10 of Jaden Waddle. Shot on its way. It's up and it's not even close. Jonathan Williams on the shot. 4:16 to go. Here comes Abel Cordingley. Slowly up past the timeline. He's going to go for the play call. Switches to his left hand. Somehow not a foul. I feel like he was kind of bodied to the ground there. They'll call the traveling violation, but Jonathan Williams will inbound here for Greybull. Up to the far side, turns around, and we got a carrying call here for Greybull. 4 minutes to go. Bobcats just have to hold on for 4 more minutes. Abel Cordingley in the backcourt. He'll try to bring it up. Accordingly, passes to his near side to Michael South, and it's out of bounds. And it's going right back to whence it came. It's going to go back to the Buffaloes. 3:52 to go. They'll pass it in pretty quickly there. I'm actually kind of shocked. And they'll toss it up, and it's going to be picked off there by the 30 of Accordingly. Baseball pass down to Aiden Gray. Takes the shot, no good. And they're going to call the foul on Gray as Jonathan Williams tries to get out of there. 3:39 to go. Bobcats leaving the backcourt empty. Point guard coming up past the timeline. He'll blow by, gets to his left hand, kicks it back out. They'll move down toward the left side. The key, it's up and it's in. I want to say that was number 15, Nash Thiel. He has 4 points now on the game. If I said 14, I meant to say 15. And we got some checking into the game here. Ben Farrell, Archer Jenks. I want to say that is also Zayden Ralston, and then Tristan Lee also coming into the game. The only remaining cast member out there that wasn't subbed out was Michael South. Bobcats only have 4 subs to play with, though, so that's kind of not really a shock. 3:29 to go. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And it's volleyballed back up to Archer Jenks. Good job there by the 32 of Tristan Lay to get that back to him. They're going to call the double dribble on Greybull. So the steal unsuccessful there as they will get the double dribble call. Archer Jenks with it in the backcourt. He'll bring it up past the timeline. Gets low. Passes it right side to Michael South. It's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end. Shot on its way. South with a hand on it. It's up no good. Tristan Lee on the defensive rebound. Comes to a stop and gets one of the Greybull guys. He snatches one of his ankles there. Farrell dribbling to the basket. Back turn. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. And they'll let it fall out. Greybull will have the possession. Oh, shoot, our clock is way off. We apologize. It's 2:51 to go. Michael South to toss it in. 2:51 left in this game. Michael South looking for opportunities. Tosses it in, and it's poked away. Bobcats only up by 2 here. Sorry about that. We forgot to change our scoreboard. Tosses it in. Archer Jenks with it in the corner. Jenks loses the ball. Ball is loose, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it will benefit the Buffaloes. 2:45 to go. They'll toss it in. Here comes Alex Chacon with it. Chacon down the right side. A bit of a labored shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Michael South. He'll come back down the other way. South slows his pace. He'll go up to the far side. South behind the line. He'll pass up to Archer Jenks. Jenks moving to his left side. Now dribbling with his right. And he'll blow by. Ben Farrell sets a bit of a screen. Zayden Ralston with it. He'll give it on back. Farrell takes the shot on the move and a foul. He gets fouled from outside the key. He's going to shoot too. And the impossible just keeps happening here for Ben Farrell. I say this all the time, every time it happens. The best way to tick off your coach is to foul from outside the key. That's exactly what happened there. Shot on its way for Farrell. It's up and it's no good. If he makes this, then Greybull will have to score a 3 to tie. Got a couple checking in here. It looks like we got Abel Accordingly coming on, as well as Nash Thiel for the Greybull Buffaloes. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. They'll come back down the other end of the floor. Switches to the right side. Back door now to the one of Kingston Shedler. Kicks it back out to the corner. Alex Chacon, it's tipped. Ben Farrell had a hand on it. Shot on its way, it's contested, and it's not going to go in. They'll try it again. They'll pass left side. Ben Farrell with it. Farrell looking for options. And they're kind of just wasting time here down the left side, and they're going to call a push, I think. 1:31 to go. By the way, time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. I think I'm going to give this one to Michael South of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Ben Farrell, big honorable mention to him for the impossible Jokic shots that he's put up today. He's had a great game. Aiden Gray as well and Abel Cordingly have also had really good games today as well for Thermopolis. Those are your honorable mentions there. Honorable mentions today for the final honorable mentions today in the C game for Greybull include, 1 sec, let him inbound here, Daniel Stamstead, as well as, I'm also going to say Joey Campos for sure, and then Alex Chacon has also had a really good game today as well. Those guys deserve all the flowers in the world. And honestly, if it wasn't Michael South, I was probably going to give the Player of the Game award I was probably going to give it to Jonathan Williams, to be honest with you. He has had a really good game today. He's got Greybull, or he's put Greybull in positions to be in this position to possibly take the lead or tie it up. It all depends on what happens in the next minute and a half here. They'll toss it up top. He's going to take the shot for the free throw line. It's up and it's no good. Abel Cordingly on the rebound. Bobcats just trying to waste time. Cordingly to the far side. Passes up to Archer Jenks. And this one's stolen away. Can they stop the fast break in time? Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Kingston Shedler for 2 to tie it. By the way, I don't know why my scoreboard says that is 24-24. And it looks like it'll be a Bobcat timeout with 50 seconds to go. So we're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. It's all knotted up at 24 here in the fourth quarter.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like talking back here inside of Greybull High School, home of the Buffaloes. Middle school boys basketball on TBSN, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Glad to have y'all back with us. It is a tie ball game here with 50 seconds to go. Bobcats with the ball. Gives it up to Archer Jenks. It's tipped and a foul. They're going to call the hold on Greybull. 49 seconds remain. We've seen a couple of overtime games in the middle school ranks so far, haven't we? I think just in general, we've seen a lot of overtime games. And a foul here for Greybull, number 3, getting his second personal foul. That is Alex Chacon. They'll pass it up into the near side. Abel Cordingly crosses over. He'll take the shot. It's up and it's no good. They'll call the jump ball, and I think the arrow's going to benefit the Bobcats, and it does. Greybull wants to call a timeout. They'll go for a full timeout. And we'll take a quick break here in just a moment. Greybull sitting with 3 timeouts left. We'll be right back inside of Greybull Middle School in just a little bit. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes on Two Basins Sports Network. We are all knotted up here in the fourth quarter. It's 24-24. A potential chance of this coming into overtime. .39 seconds to go. Underneath the basket. It's up and it's no good. Archer Jakes on the rebound. And it's going to be up in a jump ball. It's going back to Greybull. 35 seconds left. They'll toss it in. It's getting loud, and they're going to call it another timeout. Greybull is just extending the life of this game here. We'll be back in just a moment. We're not going to go to another ad break. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School, home of the Buffaloes. Tomorrow, the Thermopolis Bobcats will be on the road again. This time, just the B and C teams only, as they take on the hosting Matitsi Longhorns. 30 seconds remain here. Greybull called a timeout. They have 2 remaining by our count. Greybull getting ready for the inbound down the left side. Wide open. It's up and it's in. Number 15, Nash Steele. And it's going to be a foul with 20 seconds left. Bobcats still have a chance to tie it up. I really don't think that fouling in this situation was the right call for Greybull. They have the lead by 2. And now they're going to give Archer Jenks a chance to tie it up. And even if he doesn't tie it up, either Michael South or I think that's Aiden Gray down there, one of those two could rebound and get the second chance points and take the lead, assuming Archer makes at least one of these free throws and then misses the second. And then Ralston also at risk of fouling out here. He's at his 4th foul. The referee just gave him a warning. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Me personally, I'd probably just, I don't know. Do you want to take the risk and, bomb the shot on purpose and hope that your teammates rebound? Or, I don't know. And the scream coming from the student section kind of threw him off course there. We had a couple of Greybull fans that were not happy with that at all. We got some people giving some death glares over to the other side of the gymnasium. Even the Greybull fans. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Greybull, all they have to do now is just take care of it. Up to the far side. Dips it inside. It's going to be Michael South on the steal. Down the other way. Baseball pass. Shot on its way. It's up. It's no good. Archer Jakes on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. And they're going to say timeout purple. This game is not over yet. 0.3 of a second to go. We'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching middle school basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. 26-25, Greybull on top with 0.3 to go.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Greybull Middle School. Timeout has been called by the Bobcats as we get ready to go into the final little bit of this game. 0.3 of a second remain. It's going to be all about getting that shot off. And the timers apparently make a bit of a mistake there as the buzzer goes off. They're going to have to get a really good inbound play here. And they're not going to get it off in time. And the Greybull Buffaloes come away with at least one win here today. The C team gets it done as Thermopolis is unable to get the shot off in time. And with that, the Greybull Buffaloes take down the Bobcats in the C game. Sorry about that. In the C game. What? I'm live streaming it right now. I'm live right now, so sorry. Okay, let me wrap up real quick okay. So with that being said, the Greybull Buffaloes and the Thermopolis Bobcats win the A and B games. The A game 50-5. B game was a lot closer. C game obviously 26-25 came down to the final shot. We're going to wrap up and get out of here. We'll see you in Matiti tomorrow, bright and early, the Battle of Highway 120. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. The final score of the C game, the Greybull Buffaloes 26 and the Thermopolis Bobcats 25. We'll see you tomorrow in Matiti.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of